Ahoy there and welcome to the channel. So I've taken a little bit of a hiatus recently, but I came back for the perfect moment. The perfect thing to come out to bring me back. Muse's brand new song, Won't Stand Down. So with this song, I have a rough idea of what it sounds like. For any Muse fans out there, obviously the Muse Instagram page did like a live stream. I think it was New Year's Eve or New Year's Day or Christmas Day. I can't remember. It was one of them anyway. And it was basically Matt Bellamy in his car playing a song for his son. And everyone was like, this doesn't sound like a Muse song we've heard before. And it actually turns out it's a new Muse song. And they put it up the other day that they were releasing it today. So the video just dropped. So without me talking for too much longer, let's just get into it. I'm so excited to hear this. I've seen this, I think they put up this little clip on Instagram. Oh, look at his eyes. I thought that was going to be Take On Me for a second.
I never believed that I would concede and let someone trample on me. You strung me along, I thought I was strong, but you were just gaslighting me. I never believed that I would concede and get myself blown asunder. You strung me along, I thought I was strong, but now you have pushed me under. I've opened my eyes and counted the lies, and now it is clearer to me. To win before you begin, I'll shoot you before you take aim. Won't stand down, I'm growing stronger. Won't stand down, I'm old no longer. Won't stand down, you've used me for too long. Won't stand.
Yes. So from the teaser that they dropped, had a feeling it was going to be quite heavy. But that is probably the most like metal Muse have ever gone. Obviously they've done really heavy songs like Stockholm Syndrome, Microcuts, stuff like that. But I think this is the most kind of like metal you can say Muse have ever gone, which I'm completely fine with. Because like that's even heavier than most stuff on Drones, and Drones was like a more guitar based album, like a lot more like real instruments. Obviously there's still all like there's a lot of synthesizers and like string sections, pianos on Drones, but Drones was meant to be a more guitar focused album, as I said, kind of more so like just three people standing in a room making music, and that's what it was. Obviously there was a lot of stuff added afterwards, but with that song in particular, I think that song is a really, really good kind of blend between Drones and Simulation Theory. Personally, I really like Drones. I think it's probably maybe like a top 5 album for them. I know a lot of people, I think Drones is a very like love-hate album, but I absolutely love it. And then Simulation Theory, if I'm going to be honest, was kind of like my least favourite Muse album. To me, it's like their weakest. It's like, yes, there's some good songs on it, but I think for the most part, it was just, something felt a little off. There was no like, the theme of the album didn't really seem as strong as some of the other ones, even though the theme itself, like, you know, the whole living in a simulation, that kind of stuff, but the actual songs I didn't think really held up to that kind of theme that they were going for. But musically, I think this is a great mix between them two albums. So I'm really happy about that, because I loved Drones because it was more just like, you know, as they said themselves, three people like standing in a room playing music. Fantastic. And then Simulation Theory was also like, was great because they went more like, you know, they were like, you know what, we're just going to throw everything at the wall. Synthesizers, orchestras, all that kind of stuff. And they went for it. But this is like a nice blend of the two, and I really, really like it. For me, this is kind of them doing both parts of what Muse do really well. Kind of a nice blend of like electronic music and rock music, but almost like two completely different ends of the spectrum. It's not like Nights of Sidonia where everything kind of blends together. This is literally like, verse, we're going to do this, and then the chorus, we're going to do this. But that breakdown in it is just mwah. And then the fucking outro as well. I wasn't expecting just that little like 10 to 15 second snippet at the end of them going really heavy as well. It almost even sounds like at the end Matt's like screaming. Now it could just be, if I had to guess, it's probably more so a distorted kind of vocal effect than him actually like screaming, but obviously he probably be screaming to some extent. That was my reaction to the brand new Muse song, Won't Stand Down. What do you think of it? Do you like the whole direction that they're kind of going? Do you think the whole album is going to be like this, or do you think this is just kind of like, you know, them doing a bit of a one-off? So yeah, if you want to do the whole typical YouTube thing, like, subscribe, follow all my other social medias, and leave everything down below. So yeah, leave your thoughts down below of what you think of the song, and I'll see you soon.